Yeah.
Well, as you can see, David's figuring something out. And he has a tape measure in his hand, so
Yeah.
you know what we're up to,
Yeah.
or what he's up to.
What am I up to? What did I do?
Rearranging. The
Yeah.
name of the game for the collector.
Yeah,
Rearranging.
This has been completely redone.
Yeah.
And I still have a couple of gaps, but that's okay. Because I actually have, this is from QMX, and I actually have the other two on pre-order.
Okay.
And, you know, a couple of spaces for the extra, a couple of mezcos that I still had on pre-order.
So you're still getting that even after the fiasco?
Well,
And for those that don't know, he did a video, a week or two ago or so, about a fiasco with one of his Mezco figures. So look for that video.
Really bad customer service.
Yeah.
And I had to actually call the police to get my figure.
Yeah. But that video is up, so you can see it and get the lowdown.
Well, like I said, and I think I mentioned in that video, I still had a couple of pre-orders with them, and I'll still honor it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I made the pledge. And plus, they keep your money if you cancel.
Yeah.
But they really pissed me off. But yeah, just trying to better utilize some of the space and open up a few areas because I have a lot more stuff that I just can't even display. There's no room.
And you see where the Funkos ended up.
Yeah, the Funkos are taking a sabbatical because I'm still debating about a lot of them. Because most of what you see in here, except for like this one section, that's all new.
Yeah.
Stuff, but everything else is vintage because that's where my heart is.
Yeah, he has some big old G.I. Joe cards that he moved to the hallway.
Yeah, the Gentle Giants. I put most of the new stuff out in the hall.
Yeah, let's look in the hall. Turn the hall light on.
Yeah, because we rarely go out there.
We never show. And this is where the majority of the Funkos are.
Yeah.
This is my side and that back wall and this wall that you can't see and this wall. But David's wall is right here.
My little corner over here.
You know how it goes.
But and the lighting's not the best.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
it's better than it was, believe me.
My Gentle Giants and Build-A-Figures and G.I. Joe Classifieds are here.
Yeah.
And then I've got some of my Funkos here.
Yeah, and then more Gentle Giants
and the Diamond Select and stuff like that. I had to stop. You know, I had to stop myself because of space. I mean, the Diamond Select and these are okay, but the packaging is big. The packaging is flimsy, and they're easily damaged and hard to display.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the Gentle Giants figures. I like them, but the packaging is gigantic.
Yeah.
These are just so hard.
Hence the name Gentle Giants.
Yeah. These are so hard to display.
Yeah. But we did this because, you know, he needed a place to put it and, you know, you come out where you can.
And like you see, this is all more modern stuff out here.
Yeah. Yeah. This is where I keep nearly all of my pops.
Yeah, I think like 80-90% of her pops are out here. She's got a
couple inside, but it's mainly out there. So that's what we're going to be. That's what we're doing today. David is rearranging. He's going to do something with this little tiny wall. He's always changing this one because it's so slim and slender.
Yeah, it's only 20 inches wide, and then if you expand the shelves on it, I mean, you might can pull 23, 24 inches out of it, and it kind of limits what you can do right here. And so right now I'm just trying to figure out, all right, what do I want to stick in here to fill this space that will fit properly?
Yeah. Without moving the whole room around.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have to do that.
I don't mind pulling a few things out of here and opening it up, because I have the pieces that I need to add in. Like, you see, I got the Welcome Back Cotters up here.
Yeah.
The Mattel Welcome Back Cotters.
Then he got a new piece.
Yeah, I just got this one.
From the show.
Yeah, from Richie.
And we got a video. Yeah, Richie from South Carolina gave him well, not gave.
Yeah,
they made an arrangement.
Yeah, he brought this with me in mind, and this is the classroom set, because he said he saw me and saw the tour, and that he didn't see this, and he was like wanted to see if I needed it because it's brand new. It's not played with, not used.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that he can get more of his stuff out. Like he got that Captain Power, and the Rambos are not featured and stuff like that. So you can get a representation of everything. You know, we never really look at these Commandos, but he got these, you know. He want to do something with those Rambos, but he don't have cards, so he's kind of itchy about that.
In clamshells, and these different sizes on clamshells are often very difficult to find. This is the most common type because this will fit Mego 3 3/4 inch figures, a Raw GI Joe, Star Wars. They all have a uniform size that'll fit in there, so those are common. But other sizes are more difficult, like this one that I've got the Chuck Norris's in.
Yeah, and you see it's all big. And we go to a bunch of Star Ace, Toy Shield, Zolo World, but once you get to some of these cards, it's like nothing fits. Or you can get it to fit like this, where you've got a lot of space, and that's okay.
I don't mind the little gap at the top as long as he's secure in there.
But some of them it's really hard to find.
Because I know a lot of people, they just kind of give up, and what they do is they'll put a pin in the wall and they'll hang it on this
that's what tab. I do.
Problem with that is over time it will start to pull through, and you'll be damaging that tab opening. I think I have an example of that on one of these floating around here.
Well, the way I do it, I don't let it hang. I let the back of the thumbtack rest on the card. That's probably not great either, but that's
because you might make an impression on the card.
You might make an impression, but
I think it was this one. Someone had done that with this, and you see what happens over time is it pulled through, and it was actually starting to tear through because the tear goes all the way to here. Yeah,
the weight of the thing over time. Yeah, but I mean, you come up with ways, come up with methods. So that's what David's doing today.
Just trying to reset it, and it's like, and we just did our tours. We did a couple months ago. We did
about a month or so ago.
Yeah, we split it into two groupings, your side and my side.
And we already during their tour apart.
You too.
Yeah, I tore mine apart and moved some stuff around, and I'm about to move some more stuff around once I put this camera down. I'm going to go over there and rearrange some more. I'm trying to get rid of some of these makeshift shelves I got, but I don't have anywhere to put them.
Replace them with more professional shelves.
Well, open it up so I can get more lighting. I got so much stuff, it blocks all the lighting.
I know, we just redid the lighting. And
we need a lighting right there where I'm pointing.
Dark where the Vintage Masters are.
Yeah, it's all dark over there. But these lights are really helping out. And like we said before, we got them on Amazon, and it was 2 in a pack for like $50.
These ones that we put into the corners here.
Yeah, we put 4. We got 4, and we put them in all 4 corners just to see. And we said that if they worked out well, we would probably get some more. And it seems to be working out pretty well. And they're fairly cheap. So, but anyway, that's what we're doing. Anything else?
I don't know. I mean, like I've pointed out before, this is one of those things where, folks, the struggle. The struggle is real. Space is always an issue. Displaying is always an issue. And maintenance, which we did a video on that like a year ago.
And this room, even though we got these air purifiers, they're not on right now because they're kind of loud. So when we do videos, we turn them off. But even with that, it still gets dusty. So you got to come down and dust and wipe down. And that helps with your maintenance and to look at things and make sure everything is still in order and they're not being pressed or pushed up on and, stuff like that. So, we do our maintenance, sweep and mop and dust and wipe down.
Yeah. An important note, they're not just purifiers, they're dehumidifiers.
Yeah, they're dehumidifiers.
So it sucks all the moisture out of these rooms. so that because moisture is a major problem with collectible items. Sunlight, moisture, pests.
Yeah, you get bugs and spiders.
Yeah,
and
or rodents.
roaches.
That can happen.
Yeah.
The dehumidifier, however, will help you with that. If you're in we're fortunate we don't have that problem, but some people do, especially if they're in a basement room.
Yeah.
A dehumidifier will drive them all away because the lack of moisture will kill them.
Especially roaches.
Yeah.
If you had a problem, you turn that on for about a week and you come down, you see a floor full of dead bugs all over the place.
That's the big secret that you were never told about cockroaches. They're tropical insects. They have to be where it's damp.
Yeah. So even if you got a house and you got, infested with roaches, get a dehumidifier, let it run. And they hate cold weather. So a really cold day, turn off the heat, open all of the windows.
They'll all die.
They'll die.
But I used to live.
I know, right? We speaking like experts, but when you grew up in it, you figure it out.
I used to live in Boston, and there's huge problems with that in Boston.
Yeah.
And so, but cool and dry will run them off. Almost pretty much every type of pest will be driven off by cool and dry. Even if you had, like, I've heard of people that get snakes or lizards come in, it'll run them off. They can't stand it. But it's great for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's great for helping to preserve it. No sunlight down here.
Yeah, we don't. We have one window and we got that taped off, blocked off, and it's not even in this
another
room.
Yeah.
So you can't get any light down here.
Yeah.
And we're in Georgia, so the humidity gets really high, especially in the summer. In the winter, it goes down, but you do have to empty these. And in the summer, and now it's starting to get warmer. Now we have to empty it twice a day. In the winter is once. In the dead of summer is usually 3 times. And this one shuts off when it gets full, so it'll automatically shut off.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah, but it does help with the dust. It doesn't eliminate dust.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it does
help. It does help, and especially the air circulation as well.
Yeah.
Plus the vents, like when we get the air conditioner going.
Yeah.
That'll help as well.
Yeah.
So cool and dry and a minimal amount of sunlight and dust top down, obviously, because you want to push all the dust down and then clear the floor. And I pointed it out in the last video. We ended up doing this video now. We use the makeup brushes on all of the products because people, they typically use a cloth. Even this, if you wipe it with a cloth, will leave streaks on these blisters, but the makeup brushes will not. So no sense damaging them any further than they already have through the ravages of time. They survived that long. I like to take really good care of the stuff.
And these brushes, I think David found it, like 5 or 6 of them really cheap on eBay.
Yeah, you can buy them by the dozen on eBay for like a few dollars. It's not like when you go to Walgreens and they want like $20 for it. But you can get them real cheap online in bulk.
But every so often, take it and dust it off, because once this gets dusty and you wipe, you'll see the dust streak on there.
Yeah.
But just, dust it off. Do like this little number right here, or, take it outside and just brush. Don't wet it. Just dust it off, because it'll leave lint after a while. And just get a regular rag and wipe down your shelves.
Yeah, and it's gentle. It's like when I rearranged all of these, I dusted off all these figures as I went.
Yeah.
Just as I moved everything around.
Yeah, so if you say, I'm going to move this shelf around, just take a little dust rag or that brush right there. At first, I was using a little tiny paintbrush, but those bristles
that'll still leave a streak.
They're too hard. So you don't want to use that unless you're probably using it on a box or something. But that's what I was using at first, and then David scooped me on it, and it's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
So.
Or like these, you don't want to harm paint. And a brush might.
Yeah.
And you want to keep them dry, of course.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're cleaning up, rearranging, looking around, making sure everything is still up to par.
Yeah. I'm going to end up having to do a whole nother tour. If anybody's even wants to see it.
Well, we got the once a year, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. We got a lot of requests out of the last video.
Oh yeah.
Well, I had put it out there. It's like, hey, if you see anything you'd like us to do a showcase of, and I've done a few so far. You know, 1 or 2 a week. But I got a laundry list of requests from both tours.
Okay.
I've been working on it, little by little.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Slow and steady. All right, so I guess we'll talk to you later.
Okay, we'll see you.